What's up, everybody? It's TCG Man from TCG United. You probably saw me wearing the shirt if you watched my last video. I just decided to make two in a row. Two in a row, baby. I'm just feeling it today. So I'm looking at Chilling Rain tonight. Everybody wants to talk about Chilling Rain, right? What Chilling Rain's going to do, how much they think it's going to make. Um, and I don't disagree with them. It's down 34% right now on, just in case you've never watched my videos before, I'm on Pokemon Wizard. It's a very user-friendly site. You can see all the sets. It literally has the promo cards, the McDonald's cards, every set that's ever put out. It tells you what the values are right now of the full set. It shows you, you can see every card in the set, and you can see what those cards are worth. And it gives you the top 10 cards right off the top. So you've got your Blaziken VMAX alternate art, 164. You've got your Galarian Moltres, 125.30. These are all the Chilling Reigns cards. And then you have all the rest of these cards, 87, 68, 62, 61. I mean, this is a big hitter. People slept on this a long time. There is no more sleeping. The only issue with this is it may be primed for a reprint. If that happens, everybody knows, as I've talked about, and I've heard a lot of other people talk about, there's not a lot of printing going on right now. You got your Crown Zenith stuff behind me here that's coming out. But besides that, they're setting up for Scarlet and Violet, and we don't know if there's going to be a reprint. Likely to be something, at least some, probably some Lost Origin, some Silver Tempest, and we just don't know how far they're going to go back. No one does. But if they don't print Chilling Rain, oh my God, it's going to go nuts. It's already just climbing and climbing and climbing. If they do go back that far, I would not be surprised. I just made a video on Rebel Clash, I think it was. What was it there? I already had this open on that page, so I didn't have to click on it. So I just did a video on, yeah, I think it was Rebel Clash. It was Battle Styles. Just did a video on Battle Styles. Everybody hates Battle Styles, but I think it's a great deal. I think people should jump on it immediately before it goes up any further, because I really don't feel like they're going to do a reprint on that. It's just my opinion. But right now, we're going to talk about Chilling Rain. So you see it's at a 1400 value. It has went down a little bit, but nothing to sweat yourself about. I showed you how good the cards are in here. I think everybody kind of has an idea. You know the pull rate of these cards. It's another reason they're kind of high, because they were not easy to pull. And that definitely increased the value of these cards tenfold, I would say. A booster box is still $134.45 out the door. You can see over the last 3 months, 95 all the way up to 131. I mean, what's that? I don't know, 40%, 30% increase? Pretty big increase. Around 30%. It went down as low as in the 90s for 6 months. Right here you see it was running, yeah, right around the 90s, the high 80s, low 90s. You could have got this booster box for just, I would say, what's that, February 2022, October, you're looking now, right here was at 90. Okay, October 17th to 23rd. It was at 117 about a month ago, about 2 months ago now, and now look where it is. It's done jumped up another 15% in the last 2 months. This is a rocket ship, and it's not going to slow down. If you don't get on this product soon, I wouldn't waste my time. I say you got maybe another 2 or 3 months for it. It's going to hit 200. It's not going to be long. If they don't reprint it, it's guaranteed to go 200 a lot faster. If they do reprint it, it might take a year to go to 200. I don't think it'll take that long. I think it'll be at 200 in 6 months. Reprint or no reprint. If they don't reprint it, it'll be I think it would be at 200 in, I would say, probably about 4 months. If they do a reprint, 6, 7 months. in my opinion. Um, this is a big time set. It's got a lot of cards in it, a lot of expensive cards, and it's going nowhere but up. I mean, this thing was slept on forever, and everybody's done outed it at this point. You can see the card values. So let's go back, like I did on my other videos. I like to go back through here, and let's look at some other sets. We got Unbroken Bonds here. So I'm going to go right here. We're going to go down and look at Unbroken Bonds. We're going to see what the price of Unbroken Bonds was. The Unbroken Bonds price right now is running at 1101. It's up 48%. Honestly, it was not as good a set as Chilling Reign, but it has increased in value. It's got some higher level cards here, 141, 108. It's got a lot of similar, 40, 40, 30, 40. It's got some decent cards in it. It does hold some value, not quite as expensive as the Chilling Reign cards. Okay, it doesn't hold quite as much value, but it's fairly comparable. There's not a lot to compare it to because there's not a lot of anything from Sun and Moon, and I'm not trying to go back too much further than that. I'm kind of looking at. I want us to look at stuff around 5 years out, anywhere from 3 to 5 years out, to kind of get an idea of what the value could possibly be for this 3 to 5 years out. So similar, in my opinion. Just on the card values and how they've held up. This one has actually been going up. So let's look at a booster box right now for, where we at? Unbroken. Okay, Unbroken Bonds. Look at the booster box price. The value of that set is only $1,100. The value of that set is $1,100. Look at the booster box price. $483, and it was way higher than that before. It went all the way up to $493. It's on a little dip right now. I see a lot of these older boxes seem to be on a little dip right now. I'm not stressed about that. This thing has been in the 400s for a long time, and not very likely to come out of the 400s. It's going to have some dips. It jumped way up in April, June, October. It's been running about the same. It dipped a little bit, and it'll make a comeback. Not concerned at all. There's not a lot of this product left. It's going to slowly leak out of the market, and after it's all gone, it just gets more and more expensive from there. Each seller is selling one of one, one of one, one of two. There's only 2 pages here. One of one, one of one, one of one, one of one. This guy's selling it for $1,100. Okay. These $500 boxes, as soon as they go, the price jumps up to $484. They sell 3 boxes, it's $500. They sell 5 boxes, it's still at $500. They sell 7 boxes, it's at $520. They sell 9 boxes, it's already at $600. You see what I'm saying here? If these like 15 boxes sell out, bam, it's at $800, it's $1,000, it's $1,200. That's how quick the price of this can go up. Right? I'm not telling you buy this set. I honestly wouldn't touch this set with a 10-foot pole. This might be a $1,000 set. I mean, over the next 5 years, it could be a $1,000 set. But I'm not looking to invest $500. I'm looking to invest in something like Chilling Reign that's still fairly new, that you can get at a good price. $134 is a great price still, and that you can double and triple your money. I feel like that is a set. Chilling Reign is a set that's definitely going to, in the next 5 years, it's going to reach the $350 to $400 mark. That's how I feel about it. It's got a great value. It can't hold that value it's at now. It's impossible. Not with all the cards in it. The booster box is going to have to come up. It's got to come up. It's just inevitable, in my opinion. It's going to come up a lot. I want to say that within the next 2 years, it'll be in the 300s. The next 5 years, I want to say it'll push the forward close into the 500s, and that's where I feel about it. It's going to be something like this. It's going to push into the 400s and 500s. But I say within 2 years, the $300 mark is very. It can double. It's going to double in value in 2 years, in my opinion. It's a great, if you can only afford 1 or 2 booster boxes. I always try to say buy 2. That way, if you do double your money, you can sell one. Keep one, you sell one, You pay for both of them, right? And then you have your, $300 to turn around and buy some other product that's out that looks nice, that you feel like you've done your research on, and you feel like you can do again within a year to 2 years. You can turn around, sell it again, and just continue to build your stock like that. Get yourself up to where you can start buying cases, and then buy cases, split them, take 3 out, leave 3 in, and then start to buy, and then get to where you can buy 2 cases, and 3 cases, and 4 cases. You work your way up to where you have a huge amount of stuff. So long term, these are long term videos. It's called long term ducats, right? Long term money. This you set this stuff up. By the time you're done, 10 years from now, you should have a enclosed storage shed with climate control, with hundreds of boxes in it. That's the plan. A huge inventory of stuff that you've gotten from slowly building. That's what this is about. This is not get rich quick. It's invest smart money and build yourself up. So, all right, unbroken bonds is one. All right, so let's look at our next one here. What we got? Team up. Okay, everybody knows Team Up is on a whole nother level. Okay, it's got too many amazing cards. It's one of the best sets that came out of Sun and Moon, if not the best set. Obviously, Chilling Reigns is not Team Up. Okay, but like I said, there was not a ton to compare in Sun and Moon. So I picked anything that was within $400 of it. Let's see, where's Team Up at? Team Up is right here. It's at 1,800. Okay, 1,800. And you saw what the value was. It's $1,100 for the set. The main card here is Lattice and Latios GX, and it's $410. Your second card is Makarov and Waller GX, $151. And then you've got a bunch of high-priced cards in here, some rainbows, and just some amazing cards in this set. It's obviously a big banger, okay? But Chilling Reigns has a solid base, similar to this. Not quite as good as this. Team Up is special, kind of like it's not quite as good as Evolving Skies, but it had a similar hype to it. It did really well, like Evolutions and stuff like that. So let's see. We got one more we're going to look at. Ultra Prism. Ultra Prism is not quite as expensive as Chilling Reign. It's kind of the same as your Unbroken Bonds. It's running around the $1,100 mark. Where's Ultra Prism now? Let's see here. Ultra Prism's even a little bit older set. It's running at $1,133, $31 it looks like, $1,131. Has a $280 card in it. Has a $117 card in it. Then it has a bunch of 60s and 40s, 30s. I feel like Chilling Reign is a better set than this. It's just my opinion. Chilling Reign is a lot better set than this. This is up 97%. It's at 1131. This set rode a lot lower for a long time. It's at 384, and it's been increasing over the years. This set's been out for a while, but you see what happens. You see what time does. Time has severely increased over the last year. This went from 310 all the way up to 388. It's made what's that? 300, 25, 30% increase? $100? About a 25, 30% increase. That's a lot, man. Stock market, you make 25% on the stock, man, you're happy as hell. You're happy as hell. These Pokemon, this Pokemon stuff is big time. These sale products are big time. If you're not sure about investing, if you're new to investing, or if you've already been investing, sealed product is where it's at. Don't open this stuff. Don't, oh, if you want to open some stuff for the fun of it, just buy a couple booster packs and just rip away. You know what I mean? Like you're scratching off a scratch off ticket. But if you get a sealed product, I made the mistake when I first started. I opened every sealed product I have. I have nothing back here that's just a whole booster. I mean, I have these boxes, but I don't have like full booster sets to open, like unopened. And I feel retarded for doing that because, or I apologize. I shouldn't say that. I feel dumb for doing that. I apologize for saying the R word. I feel really stupid. Uh, it was a mistake, and that's why I have learned. That's why I've done more research, and it made me dig harder and realize what I'm spending my money on and how do I, do better. The 5 year plan, I really feel like it's less than 5 years, but I don't like. I'd rather overestimate a time than underestimate. I really feel like Chilling Reign, then the next 2 years is going to be worth double what it is now, and you can start flipping it right then. If you want to hold out for the 5 years, I feel like you're going to get in the $400 range, then you flip it. You know what I mean? I'm talking about a case though, or 2 packs, 3 packs. You know what I mean? 4. If you can't get a case, try to get 4 of them. Keep 2, flip 2. You're gonna flip if you want to build up and you don't have the extra cash and when you want to invest a 700. I'm gonna just do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna just put this $700 in, and I'm gonna make it work. This is my investment plan. In 2 years, you should be able to take out of that case 3 of them, sell them, buy you another case. Do it again, sell them, buy another case. It's a long-term plan. It's no short-term goals here. I'm gonna make short-term videos. This is not it. This is a long-term plan to buy at least a couple, 2 or 3, and just start flipping and get more and more and more of newer product that you can afford, like Battle Styles, like Chilling Reign, things that or at least I feel like, in my opinion, are going to increase and do well. All right, so let's see here. So those were my 3 examples. Something similar. Team Up was a little too high. The other 2 were a little too low. There was nothing in the middle, but I wanted to kind of give you 3 examples. All of them, when they first started selling, were obviously probably in the $90, $100 range, and now they're all in most of them are close to 400. I mean, the one was 1100. I think that's a little exceeding Chilling Reign. I don't know if it'll ever get there, maybe in 10 years. But I feel like it can hit that $400 range in the next 5 years. It can do really well. I think it can definitely push what Unbroken Bonds is doing. It's pushing the 500s. I see that happening. I really feel like that can go down for Chilling Reign. That's a realistic outlook. So leave comments if you think I'm crazy. You're like, what is this guy talking about? He's an idiot. Tell me. Don't mind it all. A little criticism never hurt anybody. If you have questions, you don't understand some of the stuff, or what I'm getting into, or just leave a comment. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what you think about these investment videos, and if you feel like they're if they're helping you, or if you just don't understand what I'm doing. Like, follow, subscribe, turn on the notifications so you can see when the next video comes out. I'm going to be making some more of these long-term ones. I'm definitely going to get into probably next. I'm going to look at a set no one really likes, and I want to do it. I'm not going to say it's going to do well. I might get it and I'll be like, do not buy this. You know what I mean? And sometimes I'll look at 2 or 3 sets, but I want to say my next set would be, and we can just take a glance at it at the end here, kind of give you a preview. But look at this trash. People call this trash. Darkness Ablaze. If they don't reprint this, I'll be shocked. I don't know why they would. They're not going to make any money off of it. There's so much of it. It's ridiculous. So, but Darkness Ablaze. Let's go back here and look and see how far is Darkness Ablaze back. Is it behind Battle Styles and all that? It's a ways back. Vivid Voltage, there's still a ton of that out there. You don't see, what's crazy is you see no Champion's Path, but there's plenty of Darkness Ablaze and Vivid Voltage. That's all you see at the freaking GameStop, man. And then you see you got some Silver Tempest out. Shining Fates is gone. Everybody loves Shining Fates, even though the value is only $426. Cheap overall product, but it's selling well. All comes down to what people like. I mean, the cards aren't worth much, but people like them. So let's look real quick. Let's look real quick. Darkness Ablaze. Alright, let's see what a booster box of Darkness Ablaze is worth. And then let's look at some older sets that aren't worth much, because there are a few older sets that really aren't worth anything, to be honest with you. Let's just do a quick peek. Let's just see. If you're still watching this video, thank you, because I kind of pushed it a little further. I was about to cut it off, but this Darkness Ablaze thing, it's really got me wondering. I mean, look at this. This is worth more than Chillin' Rain. A booster box of Darkness Ablaze is more than Go buy 10 boxes. Go buy 7 cases of Chillin' Rain. Can you afford it? Go buy it. Look at this. This is ridiculous. $147.90. It looks like all these have maybe been opened. $147.90. Oh my! Buy all the Chillin' Rain and Battle Styles you can. That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me that Darkness Ablaze, with no card value, that tells you that time heals everything. You know what it's got in it? One Charizard card worth $31.85. It's got this card here. It's one Rainbow card worth $10. The card value's trash. Nobody liked the cards. It had some rainbows. Nobody liked them. I don't know why. There's a lot of other sets with these rainbows in them that everybody just loves. It's got another Charizard V card in here. $5. I mean, they put these Charizard cards in here and they thought it'd hold it up like Champion's Path, and it did not work. It did not work. It's a sad state of affairs. But yeah, no, I would say do not pay $139 for that. What's the sad part is that's going to go up. I mean, this set over the next few years, it's probably going to go up into the 200s because everything does. Everything does, man. Let's go back and look some more of this trash in the back, like from Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon had a lot of garbage in it. Sun and Moon had a ton of garbage in it. So if we go down to Sun and Moon, there was a bunch of sets that really weren't worth much. Steam Siege XY, that's a little bit older than Sun and Moon. Sun and Moon base set was only $402. Shiny Legends, that Crimson Invasion one is a perfect example. I had it up on the last video. Crimson Invasion, that was horrible, dude. That thing is trash. And people were still just loving the hell out of it. I think it was worth 300 and something. Yeah, here you go. Perfect example. Crimson Invasion. It's like a Darkness Ablaze freaking stepchild. It's like its little brother or its big brother or its twin brother. You know, the cards aren't the same, but I mean, the value is the same. This is just not worth anything. $270. Years later, still not worth nothing. Got some rainbow cards. Looks like the trainer gallery was it. Gyarados. You know, the cards just didn't do well. It didn't have any Charizards in it, doesn't look like. So there was nothing to hold that deck up, and it's still that set up, and you're gonna see. I'm gonna show you what Crimson Invasion's worth. You're gonna be shocked. If you didn't see my last video, watch this. Crimson Invasion. Control V. Booster box. $168.89, which tells you that Darkness Ablaze probably going to go up another $30-$40. I mean, this thing ran down in the last year. It was all the way up to 155. It went up all the way to about 180 something, almost 185. Dropped back down into the 170s. I mean, if you buy Darkness Ablaze right now and it goes up $40 over the next few years, good for you. But I wouldn't buy that. I would not put my money into that. There's way too many other good investments. Battle Styles is a way better investment. Chilling Rain is a 20 times better investment. Stick with the big guns. Stick with the big guns. There's a lot of money to be made out there. There's no reason to throw your money away on trash like Darkness Ablaze. I think everybody already kind of knows that, but I just want to show you why. Crimson Invasion is a perfect example. If Crimson Invasion can get up to 168, Battle Styles will easily reach 300 at some point. You know what I mean? It's just it's double the value. You know what I mean? All right, so thank you for watching. If you're still watching this, I'm shocked. I appreciate everybody's support, the people who are watching. Follow, like, subscribe. Please leave comments and tell me what you think about this stuff. And it's great to be a TCG kid. We did it again. We did it again. Yeet, yeet.